and welcome to my little tutorial of creating a holiday garland accessory, I guess I would call it. Keep in mind that all of the things that I'm creating here you can do in any order. It's just about making the individual pieces for the garland accessory. Super cute, wonderful for the Thanksgiving time, just a little addition that you've created for yourself for your home. So here you can see I'm cutting out my little banner pattern. I'm putting felt, a bigger piece of felt behind my cute fabrics that I chose. And I used a couple different fabrics for this project. You can use all three fabrics the same, or you can mix and match as you desire. It's all about what looks good to your eye. Squeezing out some Eileen's fabric glue there, which works really well to adhere the materials together permanently. I use a paintbrush to put my glue on the fabric because I find that it's the best way to make a really nice even coating of glue. And again, you can mix these up in any way you like. You can use different colors of felt as well. You can also do triangular banners or any other shape you can come up with. I just kind of like these traditional banner shapes. I think they're super cute. Before I cut the fabric and felt for these banner pieces, I made a template from cardstock for all of it so it would be nice and congruent. Might notice there's a little extra felt compared to the fabric at the top. This is because that is what is going to fold over our little garland accessory rope. Here I decided to go ahead and try an alternative to the paintbrush and tacky glue route just to see if it would work better, the same, whatever, and I think they're pretty equal. One thing I noticed when I was using the fabric glue on this, that it did kind of soak through my material, so I think if I did it again I would definitely prefer just going ahead and using hot glue like I'm doing here. I would just say test your fabric first and see if it soaks through. If it doesn't soak through, you're going to get a little bit more of a, total adherence in terms of the fabric on top of the felt. Next, I'm going to paint some wooden leaves that have been cut out, and I'm going to just use watercolors. You can use acrylics or, anything that you want to do. You could even do some paper leaves, but I just chose to do the wooden ones because I want this to last a while. So here you can see I'm using my watercolors, and I had to do a couple coats because of course the wood does have the watercolor soak right into it and you can kind of lose the darkness of the colors. Now that I'm thinking about it, you could actually probably put a base coat of polyacrylic or something like that to keep the watercolors from soaking into your wood. Yeah, that might be something to try. It's fun to experiment. I would suggest just, using acrylics or watercolors or colored pencils or, crayons even, just whatever you want. Just experiment and just make it your own. And now for the fun and super cute pumpkin pie slices, which are actually cut up pieces of automobile washing sponge. So I just cut them into triangular pieces, and then I took some outdoor acrylic paint and I took orange and brown and kind of modeled it and mixed it and tried to make it look like it was a little bit baked pumpkin pie color. And now I'm taking some burlap ribbon. You can use burlap fabric too, and just cut it out to fit the bottom and back side of the slice to make it look like crust. Once you glue the burlap fabric on the bottom and back, take a little piece of rope that matches or comes close to looking like crust, and just cut a little piece off and put it on the edge of the triangle to make it look like a crust roll on the top front. And you're watching right now how to make little dollops of whipped cream using tissue paper, and cut out a little circle. Depending on your pie slice size, then you're going to change the size of your circle. Mine's pretty little, so I've got maybe a 3/4 inch in diameter circles of tissue paper, and then you fold them 4 ways and kind of wedge your fingers in the open parts of the 4-way fold and dab a little bit of hot glue on there and stick it right down, open it up a little bit, and you'll have a little nice dollop look of whipped cream. And I actually have no idea why I was calling it a 4-way fold. It's actually just folding it twice. So in half and then half again, and then in my mind that gives like 4 little quarter sections. But yeah, you just fold it in half and then half again and stick your fingers in there and add another dollop of hot glue and stick it right on. It sticks really fast, and then I just kind of play with it and make it look cute like whipped cream. Once all of your pie slices are garnished with whipped cream, you can take a little piece of ribbon, any color, any texture, whatever you like, and cut about a 1.5 inch piece off, and just kind of loop it around your finger and glue it together, and then glue it to the back of your pumpkin slice, because this is what will hold it to the garland. And be careful not to smash down your little whipped cream like some people while you're doing this step. And now for the grand finale, putting it all together. Find a nice big flat area and take a piece of, you can use yarn, rope, whatever you want to hang it on. It's your garland, it's your decision. So I used a white piece of cotton, really kind of fine rope, and I'm just kind of laying everything out. I made 3 pieces of each thing, so I have 3 leaves, 3 pumpkin pie pieces, and 3 banners. And then I'm just kind of laying them out on along the rope, kind of looking at what looks nice, again, to my eye and to my own aesthetic taste. And once I get it all figured out, I am going to put them all on the rope. And I think I ended up gluing every piece in place. Yeah, I actually did, because I decided I didn't want them to slink around on the rope. I just really kind of liked them in the positions that I put them in. So I went ahead and used my glue gun and glued them in place. You also notice that I have the leaves on some string. Again, you can use any string you want. You can do any length for the leaves that you want. You can kind of stagger them, maybe one a little shorter, one a little longer, whatever you like. After I get this leaf just right and glued where I want it to be, I will put a strip of hot glue on the top back of the next little banner piece, and then I just bent it right around the rope. And look at this adorable little addition to our fall garland. I just absolutely love it for around Thanksgiving time. And my kids love it. It's just fun all around. It's fun to do, fun to look at. I hope you guys try your own, and I hope it comes out really great. And I hope you use it for years to come. I know we will. And as always, thank you so much for watching.